Hey, what up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Wine Wednesday. Happy Wine Wednesday. I am your host, J. Tom Gunter, owner of Grapes and Sand Publishing. Hey, what up, everybody? I hope everybody's having a wonderful week. We're back for another Wednesday. Happy Wine Wednesday. So today we are keeping in the same vein that we've been for like the last couple Wine Wednesdays. This is going to finish us off though. We're going with Cabernet Franc, but I'm going to get into that. Before I do, my kid is kind of funny. So he does a lot of funny things. I mean, babies are cute, so they do a lot of cutesy little things that, you're like, oh, how do you remember? How do you got that already? How are you able to remember that or notice that already and stuff like that? Verbal cues, all types of stuff. But one thing he's been doing lately, which is funny, I told you he likes to fight. He doesn't like to go to sleep. And so, sorry, I feel like I haven't shaved in a while, so I feel like I got a piece of hair sticking up and it keeps on tickling my nose. Sorry about that. But yeah, so what this boy does is like, so the way I put him to sleep, I put him on my chest and I rock him, before he go, like to get him to go to sleep or whatever. And he'll go to sleep, but then like 2 minutes later, he'll open his eyes and look up at me to see if I'm still there because this kid hates being laid on his back. He'll like wake up immediately if you try to lay him on his back and then walk away. After he sleep, he'll wake up immediately. So what he's been doing is when he's in my arms, he'll be asleep and then he'll just do like within 2 minutes, just open his eyes and look up at me, make sure I'm there, and then he'll like and go right back to sleep. I'm like, this little kid is smart. He's like, I'm gonna make sure that you don't just put me down without me noticing it. You're not gonna just sneak away. It's real cute to me. I just think it's funny. But anyway, let's get into the wine. We're talking about Cabernet Franc, and I was talking about Virginia. I've been talking about Virginia for like the last 2 weeks since I went to Cab Franc Appaloosa in Livermore, and this is ran by Kirk Wiles, the head of the Virginia Wine Board, and this is his label. So this is out of Virginia. This is the 2019 Cabernet Franc Paradise Springs. Hope you guys can see that label. And I did release a video on him on a small like mini 2-minute interview I gave him, or I had with him in at the end of the festival we were just at in Livermore. And we had a great conversation. He was a wonderful man. I really enjoyed talking with him. And I just released another one with him and Stephen Kent of Stephen Kent Winery over in Livermore. So check those out if you get a chance. But let's get into the wine. On the nose. So the first thing that jumps out at me is this like kind of fleshy black cherry going on here. There's a secondary of like green herbs here too. Smelling black currant, white pepper, and like a chocolate, like kind of like a Nestle bar, Nestle chocolate thing going on here too. Is the secondary. A little bit of a purple plum too. It's kind of under all the rest of the stuff that's going on. Pretty complex on the nose. There's definitely like a new leather car smell going on here too. I hit a hint of sweet tobacco, and there's something else that's here that I'm catching, and a little bit of like a wet soil thing going on. Let's go ahead and taste it and see if everything's translating to the palate. Let's talk about structure first. This is a medium-bodied wine. It's lighter than you would think with a Cabernet Franc, but it's very nice. Great mouthfeel here. Seamless on the palate. Acid is medium, but high part of medium. So like, you have the medium acid. Sometimes I say medium minus, medium plus. This is not medium plus. It's kind of right in the middle between medium plus and medium acid. It's a decent amount of acid for this Cabernet Franc. Finish is long, persistent finish. Structurally, this is well made, very well made, and it's delicious. Let's go there too. This is a very delicious wine. Let's taste a little bit more. Get into the fruit. So it approaches with that black cherry that I was talking about. That's the driver of the vehicle here. As it gets into the third quarter area, You get kind of this purple plum that pops in, along with a little bit of like a currant, black currant, and also a little bit of like a and the green herbs is kind of more in the third quarter. You do get a little bit of a kind of like a chocolate thing, but it's a little bit more of like a 50% cacao chocolate, not overly dark, not overly light, but very delicious and very well intermingling with the rest of the flavors on this palette. There's also a bit of a raspberry thing that I'm catching now too. Up front, kind of like a dirty raspberry, earthy raspberry. On the finish, you're getting a pop of that that white pepper I was talking about. Very complex wine, very fun wine. One I want with barbecue like crazy. Seamless, well made. Yeah, I like this wine quite a bit. If you can get your hands on it, I highly recommend it. If I'm scoring this wine, stay tuned. Wine Wednesday will be right back. Hello. I am Jayton Gunter, sommelier and wine lover, and I'm back doing events. So whether you're a corporation or a private wine event planner, hit me up, DM me, and I will send you my pricing. Cheers. Now back to the show. I think I'm going to go 89 plus. I could go, you know what, I'm just going to go 90 because I think it's so well made, you have to kind of go 90. Nothing really, and it's just a really good wine. So yeah, let's go 90. This is a 90 point wine, and I highly recommend it, guys. If you guys want to understand Virginia fruit, they plant more, I believe, Cabernet Franc than almost anything in Virginia. So if you want to understand what's going on out there in their wine program, definitely look up this label, and definitely look up the man, the myth, the legend, Kirk Wiles. He's a wonderful man to talk to, and we had a good time out here, kind of just going back and forth. So anyway, guys, if you guys are into like books like I am, and you're into telling a story that's your own, please hit me up. I would love to either publish it, or if I like it, of course, or if you're looking for somebody to tell the story that you have, like I'd be able to write it for you. I'm also looking into ghostwriting too, so hit me up. If you just want me to edit a piece too, I'm editing, so let me know what you're thinking. Hit me up, DM me, and we can go from there. Question of the day: have you guys totally switched over from books, tactile, like, regular books, traditional books, to audiobooks? And if you have, what's one of your favorite audiobooks that you have listened to in the last 6 months? Also, a little bit of a thing on that. What's your favorite podcast? I'm looking at the audio side of business, and I'm just curious to know what you guys are thinking and what you guys have been checking out. So please leave that in the comments. Guys, I hope you have a wonderful week. I hope this is a perfect episode to get you over the hump day into the rest of the week. And until next time, cheers, guys.